Imagine an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, thousands of miles from anywhere else. On it stand hundreds of giant stone statues, faces carved from volcanic rock, some towering over 30 feet high. Who built them? Why? And what happened to the people who lived there? Today we're diving into the incredible story of Easter Island, or as its native people call it, Rapa Nui, a civilization that rose to greatness and then collapsed into near ruin. Welcome back to Lost in History channel, where we uncover the greatest mysteries of history. Don't forget to subscribe if you love stories like this. Easter Island is one of the most remote inhabited places on Earth, about 2,000 miles from South America and over 1,200 miles from the nearest inhabited island. Around the year 1200 CE, Polynesian voyagers, expert navigators who crossed the Pacific using the stars, winds, and ocean currents, landed on the island. When they arrived, Rapa Nui was lush, covered in palm forests and full of birds. It was paradise, though small, just 63 square miles. The settlers brought crops like sweet potatoes and bananas, and animals like chickens. They established clans and a rich cultural system. But more than anything, the Rapa Nui became known for one thing: the Moai statues. Between the 13th and 16th centuries, the Rapa Nui carved and erected nearly 900 Moai statues. Each one represented an ancestor, a chief, or a powerful figure believed to watch over the people. The statues were massive, weighing up to 80 tons. Some were unfinished, with the largest measuring over 70 feet tall. They were carved from volcanic tuff at the Rano Raraku quarry, then somehow transported miles across the island. But how did they move them? That's the mystery. Some theories suggest logs were used as rollers, which may have led to massive deforestation. Others believe ropes were tied around the statues, and teams of people walked the Moai by rocking them side to side. In fact, experiments in recent years showed that this walking method actually works. The Moai weren't just art, they were political. Each clan competed to build bigger and more impressive statues, showing off their power. But in this race for glory, the Rapa Nui may have sown the seeds of their own destruction. At its peak, Easter Island was completely transformed. To move the Moai, the Rapa Nui cut down vast numbers of trees. Palm forests disappeared, and with them went the soil stability, the habitats for birds, and even the ability to build canoes for fishing. By the 1600s, the island's ecosystem had collapsed. With no trees, agriculture became difficult. Food shortages grew. And when resources became scarce, tensions between clans exploded into conflict. Legends speak of the Huri Moai period, when rival groups toppled each other's statues. Imagine, once sacred monuments, now dragged to the ground in acts of revenge. As the old system of Moai statue building lost its power, a new religious order emerged, the Birdman cult. Every year, warriors would compete in a dangerous race, swimming through shark-infested waters to a nearby islet, collecting the first egg of a seabird and returning it safely to the main island. The winner's clan would rule for the year. This brutal ritual symbolized a desperate shift in power and faith as the old traditions crumbled. In 1722, the first Europeans, Dutch explorers, arrived on Easter Sunday, giving the island its modern name. By then, the Moai were already standing silent, guardians of a society in decline. Over the following centuries, contact with Europeans brought disease, slave raids, and cultural destruction. By the late 19th century, only about 100 native Rapa Nui survived, and many of their traditions had been lost. The once thriving culture had nearly vanished. Today, Easter Island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Moai stand as haunting reminders of human ambition, resilience, and fragility. Some see Rapa Nui as a warning, a civilization that destroyed its environment in the pursuit of glory. Others see it as proof of human creativity and determination, capable of moving mountains, literally. The truth is, Easter Island is both a story of rise, collapse, survival, and rebirth. So, what do you think? Were the Rapa Nui victims of their own ambition or just misunderstood by history? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, hit that like button and subscribe for more stories of ancient civilizations.